Hey guys, welcome again to another Showdown sweep. I'm Mr. Like Luke, and today's one we got ourselves a Litwick sweep. Boy, this one is gonna be a very interesting one because normally I never go for especially baby Pokemon sweeps, especially now. But I actually managed to get this one during this random theme team I was doing, and yeah, I actually managed to get this one without even going for it too much. And to my surprise, it actually worked pretty nicely. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe first of all. I am currently making these videos currently on stream or Twitch streams. If you want to see the full version, you can see it from there. And if you want to not, if you obviously don't want to get spoiled, obviously you don't have to do it. But it is what it is. And let's get into this. So first of all, Litwick is a very one of those frail mons that you definitely never use in battle, except for most likely when you use Trick Room, Memento, and stuff for slow Pokemon. But unless does it learn Trick Room? It does learn Trick Room technically, so you could most likely it's more of a supporter one, similar with his evolution line. Now for this sweep here, I wanted to do something with Litwick and see if I can use its moves against in battle. Now I was actually originally gonna do a completely a Litwick set with using its special set, but it didn't really look like it didn't get too much creative moves except a few. So I looked at the move pool and it actually looks like it does actually learn a couple of its own additional moves to use in battle. So I gave it a look at it and it actually worked pretty nicely. And I thought it would be a great opportunity to try something more of a Mimi slash a little bit of a salty set at the same time. And it worked pretty fine. So it doesn't look like it has the best special, especially its base stats. It's a high special attack is 65, which is highest base stats, and 55 for defense and special defense, 50 for HP, attack for 30, and 20 for speed. So it's a very slow Pokemon, but I came up with this cool strategy, and I hope you guys and girls enjoy this one. So this was during my full mono, this was actually during my full mono ghost type team, as I was doing a random battle against some users, and we got against them Mr. KDWJ. I don't know what exactly was he doing. I mean, he put a full team of Arceus, and I know this one definitely going to be one of those battles that he's going to probably use some sort of spam team, which he did pretty much one shot the Fluttermane with one Iron Head, and next one comes is Pilosand. So they're going to swap into the Arceus Dark, and I don't know exactly what strategy. I'm guessing they're just going to try to spam for the win or take the dub. So I went for a Sand Tomb just to trap them in and try to go for some strategy, and now I'm going to go for the Judgment and bye-bye Stanley Pilosand. And at the moment, I wasn't sure if I wanted to do this battle or not, because as you can see, they pretty much trying to just take the dub from there. I just bruh, come on, dude. Are you really kidding me right now? So they're gonna go for the Judgment. I went for Disable and locked them, pretty much just shut it down with the Judgment. And next one comes in is Sinishta, what it calls. And they're gonna keep using Iron Head. So I was like, let's take the opportunity to go for a Strength Sap, and maybe I can swap into one of my other mons maybe. And they're gonna keep using Iron Head probably until the Judgment comes in. So I was like, well, they're probably gonna keep it going until the Disables goes down. So I was like, let's take the opportunity to burn them. And they actually surprisingly had Dark Pulse. So I was worried well, can I even beat this battle? Get this win here? So I swapped my Trevenant, and now they're gonna go for whatever the move goes into. They're going for Dark Pulse, and the only mon they get is Litwick. Can I beat this battle with just one Litwick? Find out right now. Enjoy the sweep here. So I hope you guys enjoyed the Litwick sweep there. Like I said, I wasn't really going for it, and I managed to actually get it from thin air. So I hope you enjoyed this one. So let's explain this really cool and really interesting Litwick set here. So this was a very interesting one. So this one's a max health, max special defense set with a 4 for the defense with calm mind, with calm nature. You know, it would have been amazing if I run calm mind if this one learned it. I think it does learn learn it if I'm not mistaken. Guess not. Doesn't actually no learn it actually. I wasn't I didn't see it. Hope it wasn't a ghost spawn, but yeah, this one's a minimizing acid armor set with pain split and nightshade. So pretty much the strategy is you go for minimize, try to avoid all the attacks because sadly this one doesn't have the greatest bulk in the world. So you're gonna have to you're gonna have to figure out how to counter this like it's 4 times a few or not 4 times, but just like a huge amount of weakness. Like being a ghost and the fire type has a huge variety of weaknesses. Like it's weak to like not only like it's weak to, let's see here, water, ground, rock, ghost, dark. I'm saying not dragon. That's a different type. I'm trying to figure out something else, and no, not fairy. That's a neutral one. So yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So this thing has a few weaknesses in mind, so you're gonna have to figure out a strategy against mons that is to fix this. So for this sweep here, I was really lucky about that moment where I was versing the fighting type Arceus. I don't know why they just went for Aura Spear. I mean, they could have clearly went for it and probably would have even taken me out. I guess they just wanted to try and go for a disrespectful KO or something, but it didn't turn out, worked out pretty nicely for him, and yeah, they end up losing that one still. But I'm glad I got the sweep here, so I don't have to worry about this Litwick sweep for like ever. And it's perfect because this is actually currently October, so yeah, it's pretty nice to see it actually happens. And also tomorrow is actually gonna be Friday the 13th as well, so it could have been my lucky day if I didn't get it, but today it is the 12th. Wow, it felt embarrassing saying that one. But yeah, so this is a bulky Litwick with Evil as the item. We got Flame Body as the ability in case we're versing physical attackers wants to use any attacks and a chance to burn them. That's why I run max health, max special defense, in case that happens. We also have Terra Normal to avoid immunity to like especially like Pokemon that has obviously you're gonna use like Ghost or like any like 4 time like one of those weakness type moves. It's basically turning it into a neutral type. So the only thing it's super effective against it will be fighting, and the Ghost type also has that counter to it, but normal type does have counters against Ghost type, so it will be immune to that. But other than that, that's pretty much strategy really all to do it. So you pretty much minimizing till your Litwick can't be seen. Go for acid armor to increase your defense if you ever want to. Then pain split to divide your opponent and yourself to half of your HP, and then go for a couple Nightshade, and you solidly just took it out. So I mean, Nightshade, it doesn't really do any specific damage, because what it does is Nightshade has 0 power. First of all, this does equal to the user's level. In this case, if everyone is level 100, or actually it does equalize to the okay, no, this damage equal to the user's level. So basically just only do 1/4 of damage technically, and it is pretty an interesting move to see. Like I was actually gonna figure out a way to counter the trying to get through the effect of Nightshade, but it turns out that actually it's kind of like one of those like mechanical move that always does half of your hate. Like it does like it's pretty much like Dragon Rage, where it does exactly 40 damage, or like Super Fang, where it divides bring your opponent's half of its HP straight off the bat. It won't change anything. It's kind of one of those moves. So it basically does 1/4, which is 25 damage in exact, and yeah. Once I use 4 of these Nightshade, it's pretty much KO for those Arceus. But that is pretty much it for the Litwick sweep here. And I'm not sure if I'll be making. Well, then again, we have actually another sweep we have to put up afterwards. So you guys, it's girls are definitely gonna have to check that one out. And you know, it was a pretty interesting strat to try it out. But honestly, this one had to rely on a lot of luck in order to get the sweep. So hope you enjoy this one. And as always, stay lucky out there.